What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Yours truly, Pick 5 Johnny, with you with Before the Odds and our countdown series. We are on part 4, and today we are talking about the 3-year-old dirt horses. That's right, everybody's favorite, whether you're a fan or not. These are the guys that'll run in the Kentucky Derby. Some of them didn't. One did. That's on my countdown. But believe it or not, I don't have the Kentucky Derby winner or the Florida Derby winner that a lot of what me and Big Will's talked about this 3-year-old season, being Forte and his success. They did not make my countdown, but let's get into it. We're starting with number 3, and I went with one of my favorites for the Kentucky Derby that I like, Two Phils. Not because it was the favorite of mine, but I like this horse's progression. He ran a valiant second in the Kentucky Derby. I really liked just how he looked on the dirt, and then his last race before he was unfortunately sidelined was the Ohio Derby win that was so impressive down at Thistledown. It was incredible, and I was excited to see what he was going to do the rest of the season. Unfortunately, he got injured and hasn't come back. He will retire, or he is retired. But coming in at number 3, Two Phils
alongside, and Two Phils takes the lead. Bishop's Bay tries to counter. Henry Q cannot keep up with this pace by these two. Two Phils and Bishop's Bay, top of the stretch. Gerardo Corrales goes to work, and Two Phils responds. Bishop's Bay trying to cling to him in second. A long ways back to Henry Q in third. It's Two Phils with a final 16th to go. This is a serious 3-year-old. It's Two Phils. Two Phils wins the Ohio Derby.
Coming in at number 2. This list was very hard for me, and make sure you guys leave in the comments who you liked as this 3-year-old crop, because it was a very spread out group. But in the end, I went with Arabian Night as my number 2 horse. I liked how he looked in the beginning of the season. He looked like the typical Bob Baffert Gates a Wild horse. Then he got sidelined, came back, all right, lost in the Haskell, and then won the Pacific Classic. The reason this horse gets my number 2 spot, he beat older horses and did it pretty impressively. Over on the West Coast at the Pacific Classic, I thought he looked amazing. The number 2 spot, Arabian Night.
Now go Rocket Ride in the blue cap on the outside, coming gamely Arabian Nights, all hard battling on. Slow down Andy, any one of these 3. It's Arabian Night hanging on. Go Rocket Ride, Arabian Night has won the Pacific Classic.
And coming in at number 1, no, it's not Forte, no, it's not Major Kentucky Derby winner. It is Arcangelo, the winner of the Test of Champions. The Jenna Antonucci story probably adds to this a little bit, but he was phenomenal. Unfortunately, we did not get to see him run at the Breeders' Cup, and we won't get to see him run again. But I think he would have gave a lot of those older horses trouble in that last race over at Santa Anita. I think his running style, sitting just close to the pace, he could have pounced on him early and maybe held off for White Barrio and the late Charging Proxy. I thought Arcangelo won the Test of Champions, won at the Graveyard of Champions, and he proved himself the best 3-year-old this season. Number 1, Arc.
Starting to warm up, just got a crack as he'll come 5 wide into the stretch. Scotland, Arcangelo, in between them, it's Tappan Trice. Forte still 5 lengths back in Disarm, trying to come through a narrow opening as Arcangelo has opened up a 3-length lead, and it's the Belmont winner in charge. Disarm gets loose late, and it's coming with a menacing bid. It's Arcangelo and Disarm 1-2. Arcangelo, another Travers for Javier Castellano, defeating Disarm. Tappan Trice was 3rd, and Forte a distant 4th in 2:02.
And that is it for the 4th part to this series, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We've got 2 more parts to go. Make sure you leave the horses you liked in these crops I'm talking about. Leave it in the comments. Appreciate all the love. Let's get ready for another great season, another great year. 2023 coming to an end. We got 2024 on the horizon. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. We're going to have more to come as we go further, more at the track stuff for you, and more stuff on different networks as we get more and more involved. Appreciate all the love, and thank you guys for tuning in. This is Pick 5 Johnny with your top 3 dirt horses for 3-year-olds. Let's go.